FrightMaxx, it's Slasher Steve, and I am here at the Nightmare Dungeon Haunted House. We're about to conjure up all kinds of exclusive interviews, backstage content, and all the horror you can stomach. So come with me as we go behind the scenes at the Nightmare Dungeon.
FrightMaxx, we are here at the Nightmare Dungeon in Greenville, South Carolina. This haunted house is one of the, this may be the only haunted house I know that is open Monday through Sunday, the entire month of October. That is a feat all in its own. I got Slasher Steve out here with me, wherever he may be, but we expect to bring you one demonic showcase. So please subscribe and join that Facebook page. Let's go to the Nightmare Dungeon. All right, FrightMaxx, we are here at Nightmare Dungeon in Greenville, South Carolina. I am here with Greg, who plays Toxic Shock here at the Nightmare Dungeon. Greg, tell me, how long have you been an actor here at the dungeon?
This is my first year.
This is your first year?
First year.
Okay, do you plan on coming back next year? How are you liking it so far?
I love it. I'll come back if they'll have me.
I heard that. So what about that, what makes you want to come back next year?
I love doing the scares.
You love doing the scares?
Yes,
sir.
it's
just something that feels good about scaring other people, right?
It's fun. Good, clean scares all the way.
All right. So while you've been here for this season, what have you learned to be your favorite scare technique?
Oh, favorite scare technique. I like standing in the light like a mannequin.
Okay.
I like it when they don't know that I'm there, even though they can see me in plain sight.
Oh, they think you're fake.
They think I'm
One
a
of
prop.
the fake props.
Yes, sir.
And then you start, as soon as they get there, you just move on them, right?
As soon as they get there, move and scream.
I heard that. So, while you've been here, do you find any challenges that take place in the haunted house?
There's challenges for sure. The loud music, the dark, the fog was actually a big challenge for me.
Okay.
But nothing that can't be overcome.
Okay. So, how do you, when you come to work here at the dungeon, how do you prepare yourself to get ready to scare other people?
Well, put on the makeup and just do it.
I heard that. Just do it.
There's no other better way to say it.
All right, Greg. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us. And when we go through the haunted house a little bit later on tonight, we'll be looking for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, then, man. Thank you. Slasher? All right. Tell me, what is your actor name inside of the Nightmare Dungeon?
I am Giggles.
Giggles. All right, Giggles. How long have you been here, Giggles?
I've been a scare actor for 3 years, and I've been here for 2.
3 years. Tell me something. What makes you keep coming back to the Nightmare Dungeon?
I love it here. The owner's amazing, the actors, the environment. Everyone here is just great.
Excellent, excellent. So when you're inside the dungeon and you're getting ready to scare somebody, what is your favorite tactic you like to use to scare somebody?
I like to do a back bend.
A back bend?
Yeah.
Ugh. That doesn't sound easy.
No, it's not.
I heard that. So while you're in here and you're doing your back bends and stuff, what is your biggest challenge that you face while inside the dungeon?
Running out of things to say or
Okay.
losing my voice because I like to scream a lot.
Right.
So it makes it very easy to lose my voice.
Okay. So when you come in for the night and you start to prepare yourself to go into the haunt and scare people, how do you like to prepare yourself?
I just try to clear my head completely and get fully into character even before the groups are inside and just get emotionally prepared.
Okay. Thank you so much for interviewing with us.
You are
We'll be
very
going
welcome.
through later on tonight and I'll be looking for you.
Thank you.
Slasher.
I found this group of people that just got here tonight and they're about to go through the Nightmare Dungeon. How are you guys feeling tonight? Good? Good. Awesome. Now let me ask you something. Have y'all ever been here before?
I have.
You have. How did you like it in the past? Terrifying. I'm gonna get your reaction when you come out. We're gonna see how you like it this year compared to the other years. For those of you who've not been here, are you excited about this?
Have been here and we were sipping hot cocoa and she came out screaming.
Oh, okay. So all of y'all have been here before.
Some of them.
Okay, some of y'all have been here, but she hasn't. Okay, great. Well, so is there a certain kind of character that you hope you don't see in there?
Clown.
Clowns?
Clowns. Don't care.
Clowns. This is your group right here. Make sure to get them, okay? All right, guys. Well, we're going to get you coming out at the end. I can't wait to see your reaction. So what are we waiting for? Go ahead. Get on in there, guys. King's Demon. We got another group of people going in right now. About to have a blast out here at Nightmare Dungeon. I'm having a blast, too. So where are you? What are you doing? I'm out here working.
All right, FrightMaxx, still here at the Nightmare Dungeon in Greenville, South Carolina. I'm here with Stephanie, who goes by Misfit here at the dungeon. Tell me, Stephanie, how long have you been a scare actor here at the dungeon?
On again, off again, 7 years.
Okay. So what makes you keep coming back to the dungeon and scare people?
I love it here. It's like a second home. It's fun to scare people, and the owner's great.
Okay. What is your favorite scare tactic when you're out there trying to scare the living daylights out of somebody?
I'm very tiny, so I'm able to get in small spaces and pop out. And honestly, a lot of people are scared of tiny people, so it's easy for me just to walk up and scare people. They don't expect, you're looking ahead, not down half the time.
Hey, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Just coming up, especially if you got a little layer of smoke hiding you and stuff like that right there, right?
Exactly.
So do you have any challenges here?
Not really.
Okay.
Biggest challenge would be customers, sometimes the rude ones, but other than that, we have no
unfortunately,
issues.
there are those far few and in between.
Yeah.
You have those customers that don't understand. It's all
We're
all
still
here
people
for fun.
too.
We're all here for people, you know. So tell me this, you've been here 7 years. What is your favorite behind the scenes story?
Honestly, I'm not sure. There's been a lot over the years. We do a lot of weird stuff. When we're slow, we play games or hide and seek in a dark house, which can be pretty spooky. You think you know all the areas, and then you have somebody in the ceiling or somebody behind a door you've never recognized.
I heard that. Well, I must say, Misfit, you are absolutely hideous. Okay? I mean, I don't know who did this to you.
I did.
Oh, you did this to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is why people are scared of small people, okay? Y'all are crazy and do stuff like that.
Oh, of course we are.
All right, Stephanie, thank you so much for coming out here and interviewing with us. We will be going through the Nightmare Dungeon later on tonight, and I will be trying to avoid you the best that I can. All right?
Okay.
All right. Slasher! Oh, every time. All right, thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
All right, King's Demon, I don't know what you're doing, but I have the most important interview of the night. I found Scott. Scott is the owner here at Nightmare Dungeon Haunted House. Scott, how we doing tonight?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good until I went inside there, and
it's been cold out there a little bit, ain't you?
It's been cold, but terrifying inside there. We went there earlier.
Right.
Tell me, Scott. Tell me what your biggest challenge here is putting on a haunted house like this.
Just rebuilding sets every year, and you know, making sure you're keeping up with the actors, making sure they know what they're doing, and you know, that's basically the same thing with any other haunt that I could imagine that they always have to do. And you know, you got to do your advertising. You know, just making sure all the customers showing up, and that's what matters, I guess.
Absolutely. And how long have we been here on property?
I've been here since 2011, so what is that, my 14th year, I guess.
Wow,
maybe.
wow. And we heard from people coming out, they said every year it gets better and better and better.
Oh yeah, well, when we first started out here, you know, naturally we were renting the property, and you know, we finally was able to pick it up. So every year we just add something new. Just like this year, we redesigned almost the whole downstairs on the actual house area over there, and that was a lot of work. So,
yeah.
And then, you know, last year we put in the elevator, and the elevator is
awesome scene. It's a hell of a scene. Yep. So tell me, what keeps this going for you? Like, why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep putting this on? Why do you go through all of the hard work of putting this on? What is it? Is it passion? What is it?
Well, it's a passion.
Okay.
And me and my father, back in 2001 is when we started doing small attractions and this and that, and so we've been doing haunts since 2001. So we've seen everything that you can do, and everything that can be done, and everything that can happen.
Yep.
So he passed away in 2003, and he made me kind of keep stride on this. So I made him a promise, so I got to keep it up.
Well, I tell you, I never met him.
He was a cool cat.
I can tell you, he's awfully proud of what you put together on here and how you continued it on.
All the time. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Scott, tell me, all these years you've been doing it. Now I'm gonna ask you something personal here.
Okay.
Tell me a backstage story. It could be anything. It could be funny. It could be not so funny. Tell me a backstage story, though.
Well, it depends on what kind, which one.
I'm sure.
Well, you mean like some things that some actors has done, and we just kind of...
Yeah, just something memorable that when I say backstage story, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, we used to have a parking lot guy that used to work with us that would almost do anything you told him to do. Well, actually, he would tell you to do anything. Anyway, he got to where that he was really brave, and he would actually run through campfires that we had out here.
Oh my gosh!
And some other things that we used to do is well, I'm scared to say some of them.
We don't have to tell
who's watching.
We don't have to tell all of them, Scott.
So yeah. But anyway, I mean, we used to have little campouts and stuff like that after the season. We'd all the actors get together. We'd have like bonfires out here. We'd have campouts. We'd have 25 tents set up out here.
Wow. Okay.
And, we'd have a good time, and I mean, it's more like a big family. All the actors here, we treat them well, and sometimes some get, they get on the bad sides of stuff, and they got to leave. And
absolutely
hate leaving some of them, but.
Absolutely.
We've got tons and tons of stories. I could be here all night telling you a lot of them, but
well, I tell you what. First of all, leaving this property, I have some stories of my own now.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
and we want to thank you and your whole crew for letting us come out here, giving us this backstage content, letting us just have access to the haunted house. We really appreciate it.
Of course.
So, if you want to look at the camera, Scott, this is your chance. Why don't you tell them, all the people out there, why they need to come on down to Nightmare Dungeon?
Well, here's the thing about this place. There's a lot of attractions all over the state of South Carolina. As far as we know, for one, we're one of the only ones that are actually operating out of a real house. If you look on some of the website stuff, you'll see some of the stories about the house. The house was actually built in 1901, and I don't believe in haunted history, but there's a lot in the community to say this house is truly haunted. But one thing that we want to actually put out there for you guys, we consider ourselves as a more of an old school haunt, meaning there's no animatronics here. There's none of that smoke and mirrors and stuff that you see in some of the other haunts, and we're actually a fully indoor. The house is 2-story. We got a couple of other buildings here that's attached to it. Got one other big building, actually the one right behind me right here. It's almost complete. It's 2 more stories, and the thing here is I try to get every one of the actors to be the biggest interactors that they can with the customers, meaning the no animatronics and stuff like that. But we consider ourselves as more of an old school haunted attraction. we've had multiple people come through here that say, you know, this place is more like being in a real horror film when you're going through here. There's a lot of stuff in there that's real, like, you know, all the sets and stuff like that, they're actually set. And then, you know, we've decorated it and made it look cool, but everything you're walking through here is true history of the, you know, the house when it was built and stuff like that. So,
well, I can attest to the fact it's real.
oh yeah.
Oh, it's real. So again, everyone, all you FrightMaxxers, everyone watching this video, you guys got to come down here, support Scott and what his staff are doing down here. This is truly a terrifying haunt. This is the way to celebrate the spooky season. Scott, I appreciate you letting us on property.
It's all good.
And we got all kinds of exclusive content and stuff, and we're going to be back. I promise you we'll be back. We will see each other again. So, King's Demon, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm sure he's doing something.
I hope he is.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm out here working.
You know, I've noticed he's been up to something all night.
All night he's been doing something.
Disappearing. Like, I don't even know what he's been up to.
As soon as I got here, he ran off, and I don't know what he's been doing, but King's Demon, we're going to check back in with you, and you better have some exclusive stuff going on.
Tired of looking for slasher. So, FrightMaxx, I'm here with Amir. He plays Chuckles here at the Nightmare Dungeon. Tell me, Chuckles, how long have you been a scare actor here at the dungeon?
11 years.
11 years. What keeps you coming back to this place every year?
The thrills, the frights, and molding new generation of actors.
Oh, a new generation of actors. That right there is a first that I've heard here on FrightMaxx. When you're out there scaring, what is your favorite tactic?
Up and personal. Up and personal.
Okay.
Yes.
You like really being up in their face, letting them have it, huh?
Yes, sir.
You have any challenges with that?
No, none whatsoever.
No challenges at all, okay? No. They just accept the scare the way you give it to them, huh?
Yes, sir.
I heard that. So, being that you've been here 11 years, surely you have an amazing behind-the-scenes story to tell us.
I have a few. Oh Lord, I don't even know where to begin. Just crazy actors telling crazy jokes. Really, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you come to work, how do you prepare yourself to scare?
Heavy metal and pumping everybody up. Once they get pumped up, that gives me the energy, and I'm like, all right, let's get it, and let's go scare them.
I heard that. Well, thank you so much for coming here and interviewing with us.
Yes, sir.
I will be going through the haunted house later on tonight, and I can't wait to see you.
Yes, sir.
All right, now. I don't even have to say it. Slasher Steve is nowhere to be found.
All right, FrightMaxx, King's Demon, I am out here working right now, and like we said earlier, I got this group that we saw earlier going into the haunt. Well, now they just got out of the haunt. How was it, everybody?
It's better each time.
Yeah?
I went in with a glow necklace so that they can touch you. I took it off.
Okay.
Mom.
What about you?
Very scary.
Very scary? Okay, how'd y'all like it?
It was pretty fun.
Now you guys have the glow necklaces on, and that means that they can touch you.
Yes.
How was that experience?
Just kind of happened out of nowhere and then scared.
Yeah, okay. And some of y'all have been here before. How does it compare to years past?
It just gets better every time.
Yeah?
It's every
The
time.
woman with the can on her eye was no.
Yeah, the can on the eye, right? We talked to her earlier. She's
like I said, I went in with a glow necklace and I come out without it.
Okay, okay.
She ripped mine off.
Well, so would you recommend this for other people to come through? If they only had one haunted house to pick, should they come here to Nightmare Dungeon?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Very much so.
awesome. Well, on the count of 3, can we just yell Nightmare Dungeon into the camera?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Nightmare Dungeon! All right, King's Demon, you see it. All these people that are coming out here are saying that if you're in the area, you need to come down to Nightmare Dungeon. If you can only choose one, this is the one to choose. FrightMaxx, it's Slasher Steve. And did you know that 90% of our viewers are not subscribed to the channel? What are you thinking? Don't make me come through that screen and slash you up. Now, with that said, I just got out of the Nightmare Dungeon haunted house here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I gotta tell you, this is one of the scariest, one of the creepiest, one of the most horrific haunted houses I have ever been through. This was great. We got to see demented clowns, and we got to see just all kinds of scary characters. It was amazing. We saw Scott the owner, we interviewed actors, we gave you all that exclusive content that you can only find here on the FrightMaxx channel. This haunted house is incredible. If you only have one haunted house that you can visit this year in the area, make sure that it's the Nightmare Dungeon. Skip all the rest and just come here. Now, let's check in with King's Demon and let's see what he has to say about this nightmare-fueled place.
FrightMaxx! There you have it. You have just seen the Nightmare Dungeon. Did you see that new elevator? Had me standing on my toes as we descended 8 floors deep into the dungeon. Did you see those monsters grabbing the King's Demon, trying to take me into the depths of my own home? any place that's a nightmare, I own. You saw the behind the scenes interview. You heard from the guests that have went through the dungeon, who actually made it out through the end. You will only see that on the FrightMaxx channel. Now, I've been looking all day. I've been looking all night. This is the place you want to bring your frights. But this is not scarecrows. This is not animatronics. You're not gonna see Michael Myers. You're not gonna see Freddy Krueger. This is not a place for vampires. No need to bring any garlic or onions, because this place is the Nightmare Dungeon. And as always, take your fights to the max, because this is FrightMaxx!